Welcome everyone. It's nice to have you join me today. So this practice will be just a short practice. And it's good to do at the end of the day. This is one of the little routines that I like to use on a regular basis. So what we'll be doing is working into the shoulders and to start with, and then we'll work down into the hips. And so it'll be a little shorter, very short opening, centering, and then we'll just allow you to do your Shavasana on your own if you wish. What you'll need today is a block, your cushion, or a folded towel or blanket can also be helpful. So let's just come to kneel on our shins to begin with. And tuck your blanket or your cushion between your thighs and your shins, just to allow yourself to have a little bit more space. If this is not doable, just stay seated in your cross-legged seated position is fine too. So let's just take a moment, just softly look down or softly close your eyes. Just hands on your thighs. We'll just take a moment to land. Taking a couple of cycles of breath, becoming present, starting to connect with your body. And then flicker your eyes open if they were closed, and let's inhale our arms up, interlace your hands, palms turn towards the ceiling, and let's just stretch it up, opening up. Starting to release those back muscles. Exhale, unclasp your hands, just reaching around, going into eagle arms. If it's not doable, just take Hagasana, it's fine. Eagle arms, taking the elbows up to about the height of the shoulders. Inhale, and then exhale, rounding, coming forward, bring your elbows towards your chest. Starting to open up the back muscles, the upper back muscles. Breathing here, releasing, softening. Inhale, the arms back up, release. Let's cross the other way. So left under right, taking what is available. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing the elbows towards the chest, softening the shoulders. Inhale, back up, stretching out the arms. Let's take the hands behind us and just clasp opposite elbows. If you're able to do reverse prayer, go for it. Or if this is not doable, just take your hands, palms of your hands, just place on your low back, just on the top of your sacrum, just releasing the shoulders back, maybe just opening up the heart, working front of your body. And releasing from there. And just give your shoulders a little bit of a roll. Just come to sit on your mat and just placing your soles of your feet together. You can draw them in a little bit closer to your body. We'll just go into a cobbler's pose. Certainly, if you wish to sit up on your cushion, you may do so. Taking your hands behind you like little kickstands and just lengthening up. So releasing and lengthening through the inner thighs, allowing some movement, stretch to come into the hips, into the legs. Exhale, just releasing that, stretching your legs out long for a straddle. You may place blocks underneath your knees. If your hamstrings are a little tight, again, just using the little kickstands on your hands. Inhale it up, starting to open up the front of the body, opening up the hamstrings. Those cycles of breath. And then taking legs just in front of you into a cross leg position. Right leg in front of the left. And from here, we're just going to release forward. So just walking your hands forward, just releasing, softening. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, just take a little bit of a turn over your left thigh and then releasing forward here. Let your hands just walk forward. Starting to open up the side. You'll feel a nice stretch along the right side. Grounding into your right hip. Inhale, come back up. Just taking the left, cross it in front of the right. And do the same on this side. Exhaling, walking your hands forward, releasing your head, softening your shoulders. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, just turning your body to faces your right thigh, walking your hands forward, releasing here. Opening up the left side of your body. A nice little stretch along the left, all the way from the armpit, grounding into the left hip. Always snuggling back. Inhale, come back up. And just take a pause, just hands on your knees, just take a pause and notice how this may have already started to slow down your body, slow down your mind. From there, let's come over onto hands and knees. And then we'll just go into a little bit of a down dog. We'll move through a low lunge, move into some hip openers. So tucking your toes and just grounding through your fingertips and then lifting your knees, lifting your hips any amount, keeping your bend in your knees, lengthening through the arms, drawing the biceps in towards your ears, widening and broadening your upper back, pressing into the fingertips. And then you can release your heels any amount towards the floor. You may just keep them bent, that's fine. It's about creating length in the upper body. And then looking between your hands, stepping forward with your right foot to a low lunge. Lower the left knee to the floor. You can leave your toe tucked, or you can just place the top of your foot on the floor. Hands up on the top of your right thigh. Inhale it, lifting it up for a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lifting the torso up off of the hip. And just starting to release. You can take a little gentle movement. Starting to release. You're starting to open up the front of the left hip. Those hip flexors working into the right thigh. Always watching your knee and your ankle alignment on your right leg. Starting to open that up. And then releasing your hands back down. Step your right knee to meet your left, and we'll do that on the other side. So stepping forward with your left foot. And then taking your hands up to the top of your thigh. And let's just start to release once again. Certainly always use a blanket or a towel underneath that back knee if your knees are a little bit tender, even if they aren't. It's a good thing to always keep your knees padded. That's why I like using 2 mats. The more padding, the better. And just start to open up, releasing through the front hip flexor on the right leg. Lifting that torso up so you're nice and tall. And then exhale, taking your hands back down and then releasing the left to meet the right. From here, let's just step it forward with your right foot. Hands on the inside of your right foot and just walking that
right toes off to the side, maybe a little bit of an angle for your toes to the outside of your mat. And you want your toes and your ankle and your knee all in one line. And from there, just walking your hands forward and just releasing into the right knee and the right foot, grounding down, starting to release a little bit more into the hips, into the right hip. Certainly, if you have more room, you can walk your hands forward, allowing your elbows to come down to the floor. This again, please use a blocks if you like. Those can be quite nice. Releasing here. Softening. Just moving with ease. And let's start to come out, so just pressing yourself to come back up, taking the right to meet the left, walking your hands over towards the right side of the mat, stepping forward with your left foot. From there, just walk it over to the side of your mat, about 6 inches, with your toes angled off to the side, and just check the alignment, make sure your knee, your ankle, and your hip are all stacked, going the right directions. From there, just walking your hands forward any amount. Please use your blocks if you need. They're actually a very good prop to use, especially for this. And you may wish to try and come down onto your forearms or just stay up. That's fine. It's the important part is that we're working into the hips on this. Couple cycles of breath here. Releasing back out. Have your left knee meet your right. From here, let's just work forward into a swan pose, or sometimes called a pigeon. So just stepping your right foot forward, walking it over to the left side of your mat. Allow that knee, the right knee, to drop, and your right hip. If you need something underneath your hip, please place a cushion. If your hip's not quite meeting the earth, and just to come down, releasing down, hands out in front of you, and stay upright for a little bit. Just allow the length to go through the right hip. Alternatively, if this is not doable, you can just bring that back leg, the back knee in towards you as a Z sit. It's a little bit of a right angle. If you wish to release forward, just taking your head down onto your hands or onto a block. Always can be nice to have your forehead resting on something. It creates that extra calming effect. Couple of cycles of breath. Inhale, start to press yourself to come back up. And then stretching your legs back. You can come back into a down dog if you like, or just come back into a tabletop position. Stretching it out, and then let's lower back down to a tabletop if you were in down dog. Stepping the left foot forward, let's walk it over towards the right side of your mat. Let that knee drop, stretch back with the right leg to lower yourself down. Once again, if you need a cushion or a block, please place something underneath that right hip so the muscles have something to release onto, and it allows you to get into those deeper connective tissues. Hands just out front of you, about maybe 12 inches or so. Just allow time for the right hip muscles to release. And from there, let's lower down. You can certainly stay upright if you like. Lower your forehead down to your hands or place them on a block. Softening, snuggling back. Releasing the shoulders. And on our next inhale, let's press ourselves to come back up. Tucking your back toes, stretching your left leg back to meet the right. You can come back into down dog or certainly just come into tabletop and child's pose. That's fine. Also lengthen through the arms, broadening through the upper back, pressing into the fingertips. And then look between your hands and let's just step it forward to a forward fold. And just let have a good bend in your knees, just really pacing or pasting your chest onto your upper thighs, releasing the head, releasing the shoulders. Nice, good bend in your knees. You want to move with ease, releasing. From here, let's just inhale, come slowly up to mountain. Surrounding upper back, shoulders back, head lifted. Then just releasing the shoulders down, palms facing forward. Taking a breath. And then let's turn to the side of your mat, turn to the long edge. And taking a wide leg stance and your hands just on your hips. Inhale it up, open up the heart. Exhale, releasing your hands down the outside of your legs to a forward fold. Releasing here, softening. You can grasp opposite elbows if you like. Just releasing. Keeping your knees soft. And then releasing your hands, pressing into the floor. This is coming about halfway up, hands on your hips. Lengthen, pressing into your feet and lengthen to come up slowly. And then walking your feet back together. Let's come back to the top of our mats. Take a moment to pause. And let's just come to sit on your mat once again. And we'll go into a bound angle. Bound angle, very similar to the cobbler's pose. With your soles of your feet together, you can draw them in a little bit more. Certainly can be difficult, this pose for many people, so you can certainly sit up on a block. From there, you can just clasp your hands around your feet or just leave them out in front. And from here, let's just release forward. Starting to release the upper back. Let's release any amount. Doesn't have to be a big forward fold. Inhale, come back up. And just taking your legs nice and wide again in a straddle position. Please sit up on a cushion or something if you wish. Taking your right hand behind you on the floor, behind your right hip. And then lengthen up through the body, reaching that left hand down the inside of your right leg. And then exhale, releasing forward. Then release your right hand just to come down beside your right leg. It's working into the hamstrings here, and blocks can be placed underneath your knee. You can keep a soft bend in your knee. Feeling a nice long stretch on the left side of the body, and grounding into the hips. Inhale, come back up. Taking a pause just in the center. Let's do it on the other side. Left hand behind you like that little kickstand. Right hand along the inside of your leg, coming down and you mount. And then exhale, releasing all the way down. Just releasing to your fold. Releasing the upper back. Grounding through that right hip, keeping the feet active, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Soft bend in your knee. Releasing the shoulders. Inhale, come back up. Bring your feet together. And one last time, you can either go into tabletop position or press it up into down dog, tucking your toes, pressing into your fingers, lengthening through the upper arms, hugging the biceps close to your ears, broadening the back, soft knees. This is a way at the very end just to move the energy. Your head remains soft. Just let it drop between your arms. And then on your exhale, just lower your knees. And then hips to heels, releasing it back into a child's pose. Forehead to the earth or to the block. Releasing here, softening. Let all that good work that you did just to integrate into the body. And you can stay right here in child's pose for about 5 more breaths. Just long, soft inhales and long, smooth exhales. Or you can release and just flip yourself over onto your back for a short Shavasana, just releasing your entire body, softening, closing your eyes, just watching your breath again for 5 to 10 breaths. I hope you have a wonderful evening, rest of the evening, and thank you all for joining me, and namaste.